Congratulations and celebrations. We're Bucks Fizz,
and you're listening to JP on Radio International.
You're making your mind up. Don't let your indecision take you from behind.
Hi, this is Johnny Logan, and you're listening to JP on Radio International.
Hold me now, don't cry, don't say your words, just hold me now.
Hi, this is Katrina, and you're listening to JP on Radio International.
Shine a light in every corner of our hearts.
Radio International. JP. Radio International.
Dear brothers and sisters, annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus
Mr. Neff. E? Mr. Neff, che facciamo?
habemus
JP.
Oh, joy!
Radio International.
2017.
Sweden.
Hello, this is Robin Bengtsson from Sweden, and this is my song, I Can't Go On. Enjoy.
It's Radio International.
I can't go on. I can't go on. Gotta keep it together. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. 'Cause baby, you make me better. Hey! With just one look, you make me shiver. I just wanna take you home. Wanna go. Yeah, I wanna go. Cause you make me a believer. Wanna take off all my clothes. Wanna go. You make me wanna go. I just can't go on no more when you look this freaking beautiful. Oh, hands down to the floor, my love, and I'm doing whatever you want. I can't go on. I can't go on when you look this freaking beautiful. I can't go on. I can't go on when you look this freaking beautiful. You got me good. You got me good. And I'm not going nowhere. Right in your hood. That's understood. But I'ma take you somewhere. I just can't go on no more when you look this freaking beautiful. Oh, hands down to the floor, my love, and I'm doing whatever you want. I can't go on. I can't go on when you look this freaking beautiful. I can't go on. I can't go on when you look this freaking beautiful. I can't go on. I can't go on. I can't go on. I can't go on when you look this freaking beautiful. I can't go on. I can't go on. I can't go on. I can't go on when you look this freaking beautiful. So freaking beautiful, baby, I just can't go on.
A powerful new force is about to hit this city. What are we gonna do now?
Radio International.
Oh, joy. fram med.
And I'm Måns Zelmerlöw, and you're listening to Radio International with JP.
Loving to play on these ivories here. Welcome along to this week's edition of Europe's #1 Eurovision show, Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience. For the next what's left of 4 hours, we're live and kicking on Wednesday evenings. There were some changes to radio stations, that's why I had to look up quickly. We're on Switch Radio Derbyshire in the UK. And we're live as well on Wednesdays on Facebook, our Facebook page, Eurovision Radio International. You can follow the show there as well by clicking on the first post on our Facebook page. Click on Minute, and then it links you up to our chat room, and you can listen to the show as well as chat with all the fans are joining us via there and requesting the songs. Yes, of course, we have received some requests already and happy to play them, of course. But also, what have we got on the show today? We have David Mann with the Eurovision birthday file, the Eurovision cover spot coming your way. Our newsman Nathan Waddell from ESCEXA.com has got the Eurovision news for us in our third hour today. The Eurovision Spotlight takes us into the history of Italy at the Eurovision Song Contest and looking ahead to Turin 2022, when the Eurovision Song Contest will be held in that lovely town in Bella Italia. And Chris Poppe will be joining me for that. In our second hour, we have no live artists today. We're going to be looking ahead to the Eurovision, to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Yes, the UK once was part of it as well and had a #2 sound in, I think, 2003 it was. We're going to be listening to that tune as well as to some of the songs already selected for the big event happening on the 19th of December. We're going to go into some highlights, some favorites, fan favorites of the junior entries over the years. Also, we've been flooded by a lot of new releases of Eurovision artists, so we're going to be hearing those. And 4 hours go by in the blink of an eye. So quick. But now, let's get ready for more music.
Feel the power. Broadcasting across the globe. This is Radio International.
Well, you heard as the opening song today, Robin Bengtsson from the Eurovision Song Contest 2017, #5. He reached in the Kiev arena there. I think it was kind of the exposition center in the heart of Kiev in Ukraine. I Can't Go On, #5. Robin has got a new song out. It's called If I Was You, and we're going to have it right now. It's hot off the press. Just a few days ago, it's been released in Sweden, and let's have a listen.
New. If I was you, yeah, I'll be on my mind now. I'll be going mad, trying to get me back. If I was you, if you were still mine, you wouldn't have to cry now. Now I'm the one that's free, and girl, if you were me, you'd know what I mean. A desert looking for that greener grass. Ain't it pressure how things turned out? Darling, karma always comes back around. Say if I was you, yeah, I'll be on my mind now. mind now. Now I'm the one that's free. And girl, if you were me, you know what I mean. I said now I'm the one that's free. And girl, if you were me, you know what I mean.
Oh, how nice ago. That is Robin Bengtsson, If I Was You. As some kind of spies told me that he actually is attempting again Melodifestivalen 2022, Sweden's biggest music festival, that's selecting the song to represent them at the Eurovision Song Contest. Maybe we might be seeing Robin back on that Eurovision stage. Now, it's time for this. Our time machine now takes us to
2005.
Belarus.
Remember Angelika Agurbash? Love Me Tonight hit number 13 in the semi-final. What a fan's favorite.
Could be near me. I seek your eyes to thrill me. So take your chance and feel me. I'm ready now. Move closer, baby. You've got a place in my mind. I'm with you, baby. Do it to me one more time. I'm waiting, baby. Give me the time of my life. Love me tonight, and I love you forever. It's no sin, it's no crime that I want you mine. Love me tonight. I need you more than ever. You can make me feel right. Just love me tonight. Love me tonight. I've got no hesitation. It's my infatuation. Your touch is an obsession. I'm addicted now. I dream of you by my side. Move closer, baby. You've got a place in my mind. I'm with you, baby. Do it to me one more time. I'm waiting, baby. Give me the time of my life. Love me tonight. I need you more than ever. You can make me feel right. Just love me tonight. Do it to me one more time. With the time of my life. With the time of my life. Love me tonight. I need you more than ever. You can make me feel right. Just love me tonight. Love me tonight. Love me tonight.
Oh, I love that so much, a piece of music. Angelika Agurbash. Remember the party they threw at the Euro Club in Kiev in 2005? But only hit number 13 in the first, in only that one semi-final there was, and that was Belarus's, or Belarusians, Angelika Agurbash. And Angelika, together with the king of Russian pop, Philip Kirkorov, teamed up to sing a piece of music together that was in Melodifestivalen in 2003. That came second with original by Jan Johansson and Pernilla Wahlgren, and this is Let the Spirit Fly. Let's enjoy it. It's on the way now. Let's hope it plays.
Там, где солнца край, выше птичьих стай, летит к тебе моя душа.
Эта тайна неразгаданна, и она у нас в крови.
это только шаг. Через горы и моря перелетит влюбленная душа. Там, где солнце край, выше птичьих стай, в небе ветра быстрее и ярче огня. Мимо горьких бед пусть летит к тебе моя влюбленная душа.
Все, что золото, то холодно. Я возьму твою ладонь
И наполнит сердце светом и теплом моей любви огонь. Там, где солнце край, выше птичьих стай, в небе ветра быстрее и ярче огня. Мимо горьких бед пусть летит к тебе моя влюбленная душа.
С ним разлуки нету боли сильней, и печали этих дней.
Но пусть сердце слезы льет всегда, всегда. Ты верь любви своей. Там, где солнце край, выше птичьих стай, в небе ветра быстрее и ярче огня. Мимо горьких бед, одиноких лет летит к тебе моя душа.
Beautiful piece of music, covered by Angelika Algobash and Philipp Kirkorov. And that is the closing the cycle. We kicked off with Robin from Sweden, and we're ending it with Sweden in this little set there. Melodifestivalens number 2 in 2003, Let Your Spirit Fly. But I must say, nobody sings it better than Jan and Pernilla together. That came second in Melodifestivalen. Now, last week on the show, we had young Emily de Forest, the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013 for Denmark, for an interview, and we promised we would play her songs as well. We couldn't play last week. It's a Sanctuary.
Looked away and put its thought to bed, but I shook that feather loose inside my head. It only took a couple more till it had wings to spread. This is my sanctuary. This is my show and tell, so free. Remember every touch, so free. And the light, my sanctuary. This is my hood, this is my hood, this is my sanctuary. This is my sanctuary.
Emily DeForest and Sanctuary. 2017 when she released that piece of music. She won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2013 with the song Only Teardrops for Denmark in Malmö. And there's a link back to Sweden there. Sorry for that. But now, is maybe the next song also linked to Sweden? It hit number 16 in the semi-final in 2006. It was the entry from Slovenia by this young guy.
Hi, this is Andrzej from Slovenia. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my song, Mr. Nobody. Enjoy.
2006.
Slovenia.
You came to me one night, just like a ray of light. I thought we'd be forever. Now it's so clear to me, I'm parts of history. You're leaving me in sorrow. Stranger passing by with no more tears to dry. You're leaving me in sorrow. So deeply, so badly, you're hurting me. Tell me, who's that lucky hero?
Also, that was a nice piece of music, and that didn't make it to the final of the Eurovision Song Contest. It ended up at number 16 in the semi-final, and that was back in 2006. The Slovenian entry by Andrzej Desan, I think that's the way to say it, Mr. Nobody, and he actually has a very Londoner accent when we interviewed him some years ago in Munich at the OGAE Germany convention. Now it's time to celebrate birthday. Let's go and do that in style with a song that's taken us way back to
1987.
Finland.
And that's just ahead of the birthday file with Sir David Mann from Studio 3, Vicky Roshdi now and Sata Salama. Happy 63rd birthday.
Pimenee valkeat maat, laulupuut vaikenevat. Katujen lapset piiloutuu, kun raju ilman nousee. Pelätään pelkomme pois, mikään ei viedä mua pois, kun rakkaus kiinni painautuu ja sydän lämpenee.
happy birthday to the lady that is celebrating her 63rd birthday, and she represented Finland at the Eurovision Song Contest 1987, number 15 with Sata Salama, Vicky Rösti from Finland.
Feel the power. Broadcasting across the globe. This is Radio International.
Radio International.
Oh, I love it.
Europe's number one.
Yeah.
Off we go to Studio 3. David Mann, are you receiving? Here comes the birthday file. So David, are you there? I hope he is. He'll be there.
It's Eurovision birthday time now, and once again our list of artists who've been celebrating over the past week ranges far and wide across the Eurovision world, but this time includes just one Eurovision winner. But first of all, let's send birthday greetings to the young lady who represented this year's junior Eurovision host country, France, at the junior contest in 2018, Angelina Nava. It's also been birthday cake time for Alenka Godec from Slovenia's EMA selection shows in 1993, 2001, 2003 and 2006. To Sofia Ivanko, Ukraine's 2019 junior Eurovision representative. To a member of Netherlands group The Toppers from 2009, René Froger. To Finland's 2005 singer Gea Ronning. To Nicoleta Alexandru, who sang for Romania in 2003, to Bulgaria's 2009 competitor Krasimir Aramov, to Michalis Hatzigiannis, who sang the Cyprus song at the 1998 contest in Birmingham, to Rodiko Tatishvili, who partnered Sophie Giovanni for Georgia in 2013, and to Asay Aitunian, a member of Genealogy for Armenia at the 2015 contest in Vienna. Also on our birthday list is the representative from our 2021 host country, the Netherlands, as we send greetings to Django McCroy, originally selected to represent his country in Rotterdam in 2020. He was amongst the artists to carry over their participation to the 2021 contest instead. It's also greetings to Gerli Padar, Estonia's representative in 2007, to Georgia's 2012 singer Annri Jokadze, to Anja Nielsen for Denmark 2017, to Ottar Poppe and to Anna Por, both members of Iceland's group Poloponk in 2014, to Leoniakis, Israel 2003, to Joël Ursil, who represented France in 1990, to Victoria Johansson, or simply Victoria, who sang at Sweden's Lilla Melody Festivalen in 2011 and graduated to perform at the adult MFs in 2016, 2017 and 2019. To Linnea Henriksson, the Melody Festivalen host in Sweden in 2020. To Anna Filipchuk, Russia's junior Eurovision singer in 2018. To Finland's Vicky Rösti from 1989, to Spain's singer in 2014, Ruth Lorenzo, to Elena Nechaeva, who brought dress projections to the Eurovision stage for Estonia in Lisbon in 2018, to Hugo Verbraeken, otherwise known as Hugo Segal, one half of Belgian duo Nicole and Hugo back in 1973, and to our favourite Maltese smiley doctor Gianluca Bezzina, who took his happy song Tomorrow to 8th place on the final scoreboard in Malmo in 2013. We'll hear Tomorrow in a minute or two after we've sent greetings to two artists whose normal style of music is a world away from Tomorrow. From Slovakia's 1994 group Tublatanka, it's a happy birthday to Martin Dorinda. And from Finland's 2021 band Blind Channel, birthday greetings this week go to Olli Matela. Finally, to our Eurovision winner with a birthday this week, whose 2014 Eurovision victory for Austria was perhaps a defining moment for diversity at the contest. It's many happy returns this week to Tom Neuwirth, who performed on stage at the contest in 2014 as Conchita Wurst.
Walking in the rubble, walking over glass. Neighbors say we're trouble. Well, that time has passed. Peering from the mirror, no, that isn't me. A stranger getting nearer. Who can this person be? You wouldn't know me at all today. From the fading light of life, rise like a phoenix out of the ashes, seeking rather than vengeance, retribution. You were warned. Once I'm transformed, once I'm reborn, you know I will rise like a phoenix, but you're my flame. Go about your business, act as if you're free. No one could have witnessed what you did to me, 'cause you wouldn't know me today. And you have got to see to believe. From the fading light of life, rise like a phoenix out of the ashes, seeking rather than vengeance, retribution. You were warned. Once I'm transformed, once I'm reborn, I rise up to the sky. You threw me down, but I'm gonna fly. Rise like a phoenix out of the ashes, seeking rather than vengeance, retribution. You were warned. Once I'm transformed, once I'm reborn, you know I will rise like a phoenix, but you're my
Hello everyone, I'm Gianluca from Malta and you're listening to Radio International with JP.
Whoa, oh, whoa, oh. His name is Jeremy, working in IT, never questions why. He has always been an extra careful guy, sensitive and shy. Risk assessments, his investment in a life of no surprise, till she walked into his life. She, spontaneous indeed, uncertainties a creed. She has always been not black or white, just a curious delight. She threw affection, his direction, collection of her smiles, and to his surprise, she's like tomorrow, so distant. She just wants to play like tomorrow. She is always one day away. All the time she slips away, it's close but yet so far. It's time to follow her tomorrow. Whoa, oh, time to follow her tomorrow. Whoa, oh, he fell for her too fast. We all thought it wouldn't last, 'cause good old Jeremy likes his rigorous routine. 'Cause he only thinks today, but tomorrow it's your way. So find a new direction and you'll be okay. She's like tomorrow, so distant. She just wants to play like tomorrow. She is always one day away. All the time she's tomorrow. Oh, oh, time to follow her tomorrow. Oh, oh, she's like tomorrow, so distant. She just wants to play like tomorrow. She's always one day away. One day away. One day away. And all the time she slips away, it's 'cause we ain't so far. It's time to follow her tomorrow. It's time to follow her tomorrow. It's time to follow her tomorrow.
Feel the power. Broadcasting across the globe. This is Radio International.
Wow, thank you very much, David Mann, for a fantastic birthday file, and happy birthday not only to the artist of Eurovision, but also if it is yours outside there on the radio land and cyberspace. David will return in the 4th hour today with the Eurovision cover spot. And happy birthday to Gianluca, who we had on the show about a year ago, or 2 years ago. Just before the birth of his baby. Of course, his wife's baby. Now, let me tell you also where we are available on the weekends, actually on other stations. Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience, is live on Wednesdays on Switch Radio Derbyshire. And then on Saturdays at 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. we are on Switch Radio Yorkshire, as well as on Sunday on Switch Radio Essex at the same time. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the Switch networks there. Fantastic. And then, of course, on sunny Malta, we are each and every Tuesday evening from 9 p.m. Central European Time. On GoGo Radio Gibraltar on Fridays at 10 p.m. starting the weekend. And also on Radio South, or South Norfolk Radio on Sunday at 1 p.m. Central European Time. So these are the channels we are on the radio, but also in case you missed any of those or would like to download the show onto your MP3 player, you can do that by going to our website at www.radiointernational.tv. Go to the entry for the show, and then just gonna find it there. Download the show. Easy as that. Or even better, subscribe to it via Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, Mixcloud. We're all over the place, I tell you that. Alrighty, we got already some requests coming on. We're going to be playing that mainly in the 4th hour now. But we still got a bit of time in this hour as well. Let's say hello to, who's there? Robbie Wallström from Gothenburg in Sweden on the chat room. On our Facebook page, Eurovision Radio International, enjoying the show. Live again. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Flamingo, I think from sunny Cyprus he is. And also we have the Hawk in London. Helena in Borden in the UK joining us. Aaron is there. And Janek Schmacke, I think that's from Germany. Great of you to join us. And enjoy the show. We continue. Coming up is another birthday girl. She's celebrating her 32nd birthday this week. And it is no other than this lady.
Hi, this is Katerine Duska from Greece. You are listening to Radio International with JP. And this is my song, Better Love. Enjoy.
2019.
Greece.
Make me feel ageless. No pain, no gain. Teach me carelessness. And I'm about to see how that's made up. And everything they want from us. No pain, no gain. Once bitten, make way in
Katarina Duska from Greece, representing Greece in 2019 with a song, called Better Love. Number 21, it ended up in the grand final. Happy 32nd birthday to Katarina. And next we have the first request on the show today. It's taken us to Sweden now, and it was at Melodifestivalen in
2019.
Sweden.
Hi, this is Diana featuring...
And it's Don Demina from Sweden.
And this is our song, Mina Bränder.
You are listening to Radio International with JP.
Enjoy!
I'll tell you a story after that.
Hetare än eld, livet är nice så länge du är i den. Tala är silver och tigga är guld, men ditt namn vill jag alla ska höra. För ingen kan komma och stoppa våra låga. De som hatar på oss ska bara våga. Se beundra, du får inte röra. Låt alla veta nu att du är min game over. Jag glöder, jag blöder. Du vinner och jag brinner. Vi är som eld och vatten. Jag drömmer, vi rymmer. Jag blundar och vi hinner. Du och jag, vi står på toppen utav världen. Jag känner oj, 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 oj. Den som brinner nu är bara du som tänder. Jag känner oj, 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 oj. Och det är bara du som kan slicka mina bränder. Mina bränder.
Speciell och het som eld och du är sensuell, du vi ikväll och du har allting man kan drömma om. Utstrålning, vacker som en solnedgång. Du är min drottning på tronen, en på miljonen. När jag får hybris tar du ner mig på jorden. En klass för sig, en klassisk tjej. Finns ingen alls som dig, betyder allt för mig.
Jag blöder, du vinner och jag brinner. Vi är som eld och vatten. Jag drömmer, vi rymmer. Jag blundar och vi hinner. Du och jag, vi står på toppen utav världen. Jag känner oj, 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 oj. Den som brinner nu är bara du som tänder. Jag känner oj, 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 oj. Och det är bara du som kan slicka mina bränder. Mina bränder.
Jag lägger mig i dina händer och letar på gatan för dig. Du och jag, vi står på toppen utav världen.
Oj, 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 oj. Och det är bara du som kan släcka mina bränder. Jag känner oj, 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 oj. Den som brinner nu är bara du som tänder. Jag känner oj, 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 oj. Och det är bara du som kan släcka mina bränder. Jag känner
Wow, fantastic piece of music there for Melodifestivalen. It was back in 2019 when we still had an audience. It was Diana featuring Anis Don Demina, Mina Bränder, number 5 in semi-final 1 for Robert Wallström in Gothenburg in Sweden. And I tell you, I was trying to get an interview with the guys when I was there at Melodifestivalen in 2019. And how it is, you're sending an SMS to the press person of each singer or singing act. And then my autocorrect on the mobile phone, when I was saying I'd like to request an interview with Ziana featuring Anis Don Demina, it made out of Anis Anus. No wonder we never got that interview via the phone. But we saw Anis Don Demina co-hosting Melodifestivalen this year and also taking part last year. And they did quite well, actually. Into the grand final he went. And we're looking forward to 6 more exciting shows of Melodifestivalen with an audience in 2022. in sunny Sweden, and looking forward to go back and do it all again.
Sverige, vi har ett resultat.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Gina. Now we come to the Eurovision Song Contest in 2018 for this country.
Germany.
2018.
Hello, this is Michael Schulte from Germany. You are listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my song, You Let Me Walk Alone. Enjoy.
I'm a dreamer, a make-believer. I was told that you were true. I love the silence and the clear horizon, and I got that all from you. Every now and then I'm drawn to places where I hear your voice or see your face, and every little thought will lead me right back to you. I was born from one love of two hearts. We were three kids and a loving mom. You made this place at home, a shelter from the storm. You said I had a one life and a true heart. I tried my best and I came so far, but you will never know, 'cause you let me walk this road alone. My childhood hero will always be you, and no one else comes close. I thought you'd lead me when life's misleading. That's when I miss you most. Every now and then I'm drawn to places where I hear your voice or see your face, and every little thought will lead me right back to you. I was born from one love of two hearts. We were three kids and a loving mom. You made this place home, a shelter from the storm. You said I had a one life and a true heart. I tried my best and I came so far, but you will never know, 'cause you let me walk this road alone. You let me walk this road alone.
Oh, nice stuff there. That was Germany's number 4 sound at the Eurovision Song Contest 2018. It was Michael Schulte, and You Let Me Walk Alone. And he's got a new song out in September. He released that. We're going to be playing that one in the 4th hour, as well as because it's a request for Javier Leal in Montreal, Canada. And the song is called Here Goes Nothing. We're going to hear, as I said, in the 4th hour. Now, coming up, after the top of the hour break, we'll be taking you into the world of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. We'll take a look at some of the songs of this year, 2021, that are competing on the 19th of December. Yes, indeed. Usually it's in November, but now this year they changed it to December, into the school holidays in France. It's coming out of Paris. I'll tell you more about that when we're coming back after the top of the hour.
the Junior Eurovision Song Contest on Radio International with JP.
Radio International.
Una poquita libertad. Antes muerta que sencilla, ay que sencilla, ay que sencilla. Antes muerta que sencilla, ay que sencilla, ay que sencilla. Мы многое сможем, когда будем вместе. Давайте умножим и смех, и улыбки, и песни. Большая сила, не разлей вода, чтобы радость сердце мне открыла. Рядом ты и я.
Radio International
2019.
Poland.
And welcome back to the second hour. It's the hour of the Junior Eurovision.
Spot
Nervous Fingers. The Junior Eurovision Song Contest on Radio International with JP.
And live and direct.
Stands for you and me, K-E-S-E. We are Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
It's always a joy to attend the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. I know some love it and some hate it. At the beginning I also was not for it, but then I got hooked when I first went to watch it in 2007. I was part of the international press there in the Ahoy in Rotterdam, where Eurovision this year came from. And over the years you kind of go into it and you see all those young talents, and none of the kids are forced. They really love doing what they do, perform on stage, make friends with the other singers. They're just normal kids, but they can sing. The Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2021 will take place in Paris, in France, on the 19th of December with 19 countries competing after the victory of Valentina with the song J'imagine in 2020. She won for France. And the song was written by Barbara Pravi, who came second at the Eurovision Song Contest 2021. And the 19th edition of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest will be staged on the 19th of December with Albania, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, France, Georgia, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Kazakhstan, Malta, the Netherlands, North Macedonia, Poland, Portugal, Russia, Serbia, Spain and the Ukraine. From those 19 countries or 19 entries, we have 14 songs already been announced, and I think we have some of them here in the station already, but not all of them have come in yet. So we're going to play each and every week. We're going to play some of them in our Junior Eurovision Song Contest coverage. And there'll be a special coming from Paris. I'm going to go there in the run-up to the 19th of December. So that edition of the show will come from there. It's going to be on the Wednesday, of course, live. Hopefully with some of the interviews with the young artists as well. And you're going to hear all the songs, of course, as well in the alphabetical order. Now, the venue is La Scène Musicale Paris. We don't have the host as yet, and I hope that maybe Nathan will be having some more news in the next hour regarding the hosts or anything about the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. But like I mentioned before, in the coming weeks we'll be playing you highlights throughout Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision and Junior Eurovision Song Contest experience. You can find out the latest details throughout the week via Junior Eurovision Song Contest. That's .tv. Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Or no, simply just junioreurovision.tv. It is junioreurovision.tv. Or you can find out also by searching on Wikipedia with a list of songs and all the latest details. We kicked off the show this hour today with Poland's victory in 2019, Vicky Gabor, and she actually won in Poland. It was amazing, really amazing to see that happening in 2019 on Polish soil, and Poland won twice in a row. But now let's remain in 2019, and we got a young gentleman, a real showman from this country.
The Netherlands.
Got number 4. Matteo Hinsen, and this is called Dance met jou. I want to dance with you.
Ik ga vanavond weer de stad in de hoop dat jij er ook zal zijn. Ik heb zo met je gelachen, maar die avond ging te snel voorbij. Ik heb een week hierop gewacht, je zit nog steeds in mijn gedachten. Ik denk steeds weer aan jouw lach. Ik heb mijn boys al lang gebeld en alles over jou verteld. We gaan vanavond weer op stap, 'cause I only wanna dance. zit nog steeds in mijn gedachten. Ik denk steeds weer aan jouw love. Steeds weer aan jou. Ik heb mijn boys al lang gebeld en alles over jou verteld. We gaan vanavond weer op stap. 'Cause I only wanna dance with you.
Wow, lovely singer this is. It's Matteo, and he's very, very popular in the Netherlands on television here. And Dance mit Jou reached number 4 at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2019 for the Netherlands. And Matteo has released a new song just last week. Let's go and have a listen. It's called Alles voor jou. It means all for you. New.
Praten tot het ochtend wordt. Ja, we vinden elkaar. Jij bent alles voor mij, maar of ik alles voor jou ben, dat blijft iets vaag. Je laat me denken dat er meer van komt, of is toch niets minder waar. Ik moet het doen met dit kleine beetje dat je me prijs geeft als ik het waag. Het is alsof ik zweef en alsof ik droom. Ben ik alles voor jou? Het voelt onzeker, maar ook net zo vertrouwd. Ben ik alles voor jou? Ben ik de enige of wat is de reden dat jij me laat weten hoeveel ik voor jou beteken? Met alles wat wij al delen. Is toch waar het om gaat. Voor mij mag dit voor altijd, maar is het iets dat zal blijven of wat overgaat? Je zit telkens in mijn hoofd. Het is alsof ik zweef en alsof ik droom. Ben ik alles voor jou? Het voelt onzeker, maar ook net zo vertrouwd. Ben ik alles voor jou? Ben ik de enige of wat is de reden dat jij me laat weten hoeveel ik voor jou beteken? Met alles wat wij al delen. Ben ik alles voor jou? Het voelt onzeker, maar ook net zo vertrouwd. Ben ik zilver of goud? Alles voor jou. Denk ik hetzelfde als jij dan? Oh, misschien denk ik het meest. En zou er meer kunnen zijn dan? Zal het zijn zoals het is geweest? Het blijft alsof ik droom en alsof ik zweef. Ben ik alles voor jou? Het voelt onzeker, maar ook net zo vertrouwd. Ben ik alles voor jou? Ben ik de enige of wat is de reden dat jij me laat weten hoeveel ik voor jou beteken? Met alles wat wij al delen. Ben ik
Well, you can really compare the voice now and the voice 2 years ago. A really grown up guy, Matteo Hinton, and Alles voor jou, brand new song he released just last week. A big thanks to our hit hunter getting the music for the show on that one. Now, of course, what remains us to do is to play the Dutch entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest for this year.
the Junior Eurovision Song Contest on Radio International with JP.
Representing the Netherlands.
2021.
It's Ayana. Mata Sugu Aune.
Als ik toch vandaag nog kon, heen en weer de wereld rond, en we samen zouden zijn. Want ik mis elk moment dat ik daar ben, een groot deel van wat ik ken. We are miles apart. I miss you every single day. Wish I could fly away. Vlieger neemt me mee. Snel voel ik dan mijn weg naar jou. Hope to see you soon. Matasugu aone. Als jij ook tegelijk naar boven kijkt en er minder afstand blijft, voel ik je heel dichtbij. I miss you every single day. Wish I could fly away. Vlieger neemt me mee. Snel voel ik dan mijn weg naar jou. Hope to see you soon. In mijn dromen kan ik zweven. Met mijn vlieger door het lucht. Naar de kersenbloesem toe. Oh, ik wil alles daar beleven. Met mijn vlieger van papier. Brengt mij daar en dan weer hier. Wish I could fly away. I'm waiting for that day. Wish I could fly away. Vlieger neemt me mee. Snel voel ik dan mijn weg naar jou. Hope to see you soon. You are so far away. I miss you every day. Snel voel ik dan mijn weg naar jou. Hope to see you soon. Matasugu aone. Als ik je weer zie.
While they go, that is Ayana and the Dutch entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2021, or the Netherlands entry there, Mata Zugu Ayone. In some different languages there. There you go, that's the first one you heard for this year. We're going to have a couple of more coming up, of course, but we kicked off in this hour with Vicky Gabor, the winner of Junior Eurovision 2019 with the Superheroes. Vicky has also released a new song in September, and it's our big pleasure to give it an airing right now here on Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience.
Niepotrzebna mi ta drama. Możesz myśleć to, co chcesz. Nie odzywam się od rana. Zmieniam status na fake friends. Ja nie jestem idealna. Oczekujesz tego cały czas. Czasem też mam gorszy dzień. Czytam ten sam tekst. Zakładam maskę i znikam wśród łez. Każdy czegoś chce. Kolejny dzień. A ja świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Tyle razy próbowałam ufać. Każde światło ma swój cień. Obserwuję mnie. Świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Tyle razy próbowałam ufać. Nie mam siły dłużej tego słuchać. Sama idę tam, gdzie chcę. Nic nie boję się. Świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight.
ta prawda. Łatwo śpiewać, never give up. W tłumie ludzi jestem sama. Słyszę brawa, potem cisza. Jestem tak jak ty normalna. Czasem też popełniam błędy, proszę nie oceniaj mnie. Czytam ten sam tekst, zakładam maskę i znikam wśród łez. Każdy czegoś chce, kolejny dzień. A ja świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Tyle razy próbowałam ufać. Każde światło ma swój cień, obserwuj mnie. Świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Tyle razy próbowałam ufać. Nie mam siły dłużej tego słuchać. Sama idę tam gdzie chcę, już nie boję się. Świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Czasami chcę po prostu zniknąć na jeden dzień. Latać w chmurach i nie przejmować się niczym, tonąc w ciszy. A ja świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Tyle razy próbowałam ufać. Każde światło ma swój cień, obserwuj mnie. Świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight. Tyle razy próbowałam ufać. Nie mam siły dłużej tego słuchać. Sama idę tam gdzie chcę, już nie boję się. Świecę tak jak moonlight, moonlight.
Vicky Gabor, Moonlight, her new song she put out in September of 2021, the Junior Eurovision winner from 2019. Now, let's head back to 2021, and we got the Polish entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
2021. The Junior Eurovision Song Contest on Radio International with JP.
Representing Poland.
We're caught in dark nights in the silence, drowning in the deep and calling to the sky so many times as roses can grow beneath a pavement. I swim 100 oceans. You never walk alone. I'll be there. Nikt nie będzie czuł się sam. W ramionach otuli nas ten dobry świat. Ponad tym, co budzi strach. Ja czekam na ciebie i jestem. Proszę usłysz mój głos. Zaczekam, noc zamieni się z nim. Ja czekam na ciebie, bardzo to wiem. Poczekam. Teraz żeglujemy w przyszłość. Mamy w sobie miłość, która burzy mur gorzkich słów. Co będzie? Czy to jeszcze ważne? Prawda nas odnajdzie i poprowadzi tam, gdzie nigdy już. When your heart's too heavy to hold and you can't find the words to tell me, I drown every mile between us now. Just to let you know, somebody's waiting. Somebody's waiting for you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. Somebody's waiting for you. I'm waiting. Mija czas, nie obawiaj się. Mimo tego wiem, to co złe przeminie. Kiedyś ktoś
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the entry from Poland at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. It's called Somebody, and it's performed by Sarah James. Sounds really good. Now, time for a birthday kid at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. She was a kid in 2003 representing a Nordic country, making number 5. She tried it in 2015 at the national final in Denmark at the Dansk Melodi Grand Prix, and she came second there with Suitcase to the anti-social media. Back in 2003 at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, she reached 5th place with Arabian Drome, or Arabian's Dröm, Arabian Dream in other words, and it's on Gargard. I don't know if I said it the right way, the Danish way. I would say Anne Gardegard, but they always say it's something like that. Anyway. Happy 30th birthday to Anne, and let's go and listen to her 2003 entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest representing
Denmark.
2003.
Anne Gardegard from Denmark, number 5 at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2003, Arabian Drome, Arabian Dreams there, and now I mentioned before that she was in the run-up at the 2015 Dansk Melodi Grand Prix, coming second to the anti-social media.
Sophia dreams.
That's Anne.
Feels like the air is getting thinner every day. She's something else.
Some 12 years later.
Not meant for this. That's what her mother told her when she was a kid. She left a note that said goodbye. Don't cry for me, you know I will be alright. Go pack your bags, get on the train. Don't waste your time before our dreams they start to fade. It's like a castle built in the sand, until you're standing with a ticket in your hand and nothing but a suit.
Sophia dreams she wants it all, hoping one day there'll be a picture on the wall. She writes a song about a girl who had a ticket and a suitcase just like her. She left a note that said goodbye. Don't cry for me, you know I will be alright. Go pack your bags, get on the train. Don't waste the time before our plans they start to fail. It's like a castle built in the sand until you're standing with a ticket in your hand and nothing but a suitcase. They said you're never gonna make it anyway. No, they trying to bring her down, but she never wanted to believe that she could fail. So she goes with nothing but a suitcase.
Arne Geddegaard, Suitcase, number 2 in the Dance Melody Grand Prix, the Danish selection to Eurovision 2015. I think this one would have definitely qualified at the Eurovision Song Contest for the grand final, in contrast to the one that won the Dance Melody Grand Prix, the Anti-Social Media. So out of a junior Eurovision Song Contest entrant, you saw her trying for the Eurovision Song Contest for the adults. Suitcase.
The Junior Eurovision Song Contest on Radio International with JP.
2012.
Oh yes.
Russia.
Let's have some sensation. Sensatsia from Russia in 2012, number 4. Here's Lyrica.
Смотрим глаза в глаза. Что-то важное с тобой нашли. Нас разлучить нельзя. И лишь любовь спасает мир. Мы с тобой просто сенсация, как заряды по проводам. Мы вдвоем и не расстаться нам. Я и ты навсегда. Мы с тобой просто сенсация, чувства чистые, как вода. Мы вдвоем, мы так счастливы. Я и ты, мы сенсация. Я на глобусе ищу маршрут, путь от тебя ко мне. Вместе мы преодолеем путь, мы на одной волне. И лишь любовь спасает мир. Мы с тобой просто сенсация, как заряды по проводам. Мы вдвоем и не расстаться нам. Я и ты навсегда. Мы с тобой просто сенсация, чувства чистые, как вода. Мы вдвоем, мы так счастливы. Я и ты, мы сенсация. Our love is like keeps us alive. You and I, we are sensational. We create a history. Hear my voice on every station now. 'Cause this song is for you and me. You and I, we are sensational. This is how we just meant to be. You and I, we're so happy now.
It's Lyrica, Sensatsia, sensation number 4 for Russia in 2012. And in fact, the year before, I remember, she was also representing another country. It was Moldova there. But to this song, we're coming up a bit later on in our warm-up to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2021. But one of my favorites Russia ever sent in. Let's go and have a listen to this. It is...
Russia.
Taking us to...
2015.
Mikhail Smirnov. Nothing to do with his alcoholic beverage there. The song is Mechta.
Стелится и я забираюсь выше, где мечта. И среди этих звездных полей я наблюдаю город огней. А наверить просто по глазам сердце к берегам, тем, что мне снились, тем, что люблю. Эту дорогу я отыщу. Ты забей меня повыше, чтобы исполнено дуэт. И туда, где ветер дышит, и горизонт меняет свет. На руки к солнцу ты и я, на руки к свету навсегда. Забери меня под облака, белый город с привкусом дождя. Ты покажи мне этот рассвет и нарисуй мне мысли портрет. За спиной укрылья налегке, рассекаю время на воде. Я возвращаюсь, рядом она, и замираю там у окна. Ты забей меня повыше, чтобы исполнено дуэт. И туда, где ветер дышит, и горизонт меняет свет. На руки к солнцу ты и я, на руки к свету навсегда. And so they take me to the blue skies, and we will sing about the place where the wind plays with the sunlight, touching my hair and my
Thank you, the Hawk in London. My language teacher there say it's pronounced Mecha. I'll try again. Mech. It's difficult. I'm tongue twisted. Sorry for that. I say Mechta maybe, and that means, in other words, dream. And this is by Mikhail Smirnov, who has now become a young gentleman there. But back in 2015, 6 years ago, he hit number 6 with that fantastic piece of music at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Let's have this year's Russian entry coming up next.
The Junior Eurovision Song Contest on Radio International with JP.
2021.
Representing Russia.
Tanya now with Mon Ami. Oh, right for France, because it is in France, in Paris.
Mon ami, на весь мир снова поют голоса с нотами. В танце мы объединяем сердца. Обернись, вокруг тебя жизнь весной родила. Споем вместе ла-ла-ла. Come to me, mystery, listen to your heart tonight. Let's be free. Honestly, love is the answer now. Follow me, trust me, magic will happen tonight. Yes, indeed. мотив. Мгновение пройдет, то счастье внутри. Из памяти чувства не смою дожди. Живи и люби. Там вдали, за горизонтом пылает рассвет до зари. Музыкой солнца наполнен день. В памяти ты сохрани этот яркий момент. Счастье миг, на его крыльях могу взлететь.
It's the Russian entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2021. Mon Ami by Tanya. Spare me the family name because that really will twist my tongue. But Michta, it's the name of Mikhail Smirnov's song title that I played before. And thanks to John, our language teacher in London, he's been sending me a video. This is how you pronounce it. So I hope I did it right now. Michta. I think that's the way to do it now. After so many years, I've been doing it always wrong. Never mind, let's continue now with our next piece of music that's taken us to the sunny island of Malta, where Radio International airs on on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central European Time. And last year we had the young lady on the show via Skype. Little lady, and already having the courage to do that, to give an interview, a radio interview to another country on Skype. And her name is Chanel Monseigneur, and she was chasing sunsets. In fact, chasing sunsets number 8 at the Eurovision Song Contest for the juniors, representing sunny
Malta.
2020.
As the sun was rising, I looked out over the horizon. Over the horizon, there were birds roaming free, flying over a deep blue sea, a deep blue sea. I could hear echoes so gentle that the sweetness flows down the steady stream, chasing sunsets here and far, as they follow the southern star, and the
Chanel, Monseigneur, Chasing Sunsets, Malta's entry in 2020, hit number 8. Now, Malta's entry in 2021.
2021.
Exactly, I just said that, didn't I?
Representing Malta
is Ika and Kaya, My Home.
We're floating high above the clouds. Past Jupiter we won't look down. It feels like magic, levitate till we fly higher. Don't tell me it's not real just 'cause we're young. We'll make it one, we won't go past the stars. Where do we go if we keep dreaming? What if our world would change today? Where do we go? We're never alone. Maybe if we just keep on believing, maybe we can live in a fairy tale. Where do we go? When I'm with you, it feels like home. When I'm with you, it feels like home. They say home is where the heart is, but you stole mine. When you came in my life, it's like I found me a gold mine. You can look me in my eyes when you hold my hand, but you won't understand. I got feelings that I ain't never really felt in my life, so I started giving hints, trying to show y'all I'm the one for you, so we could do this right. So come one step closer, let me hold you. Where do we go if we keep dreaming? Where do we go? What if our world would change today? Yeah. Where do we go? We're never alone. Maybe if we just keep on believing, maybe we can live in a fairy tale. Where do we go? I will never let you be alone. We're never alone. It always feels like home. Ain't nothing to hide now. The cover is blown. Now it's all out.
It's Ike and it's Kaya, My Home. Malta's entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2021, happening on the 19th of December from Paris in La France, and you can watch it via YouTube as well on the Junior Eurovision channel there, as well as on the major participating TV stations. It will be there on their main channel or the kiddies channel there. But it's well worth to watch, I tell you that. Now, the United Kingdom actually took part at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest first time in 2003 when it all was launched with Tom Morley, and the song was called My Song for the World, and that directly hit number 3. They bettered the result a year later in 2004 to number 2 with Corey Spedding and The Best Is Yet to Come. And the year later, it hit only number 14 in 2005, How Does It Feel by Joni Fuller, and then the UK stopped taking part. But nevertheless, I promised you we're going to play the United Kingdom entry at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2004, and that came second with Corey Spedding.
representing the United Kingdom.
2004.
As I stand here alone, been sleeping with the light on, and I think to myself, mankind just got it wrong. And I know in my mind, if tomorrow never comes, we must all join hands as one. People say the time will come when there's peace throughout the world, and I hope and I pray no one spoils a better day. Make a stand, make it right, say the voices of our hearts, for the best is yet to come. Join hands future's looking bright. Hear it in the lyrics of the music that I write. We can build a dream together. You know it's worth the fight. Let's stand as one throughout the world. And I know this time we'll get it right. We will all see the time when mankind has got it made. And I know long ago seemed like yesterday. But the future we build will see children laugh and play. So now the time has come. Join hands and unite. The future's looking bright. Hear it in the lyrics of the music that I write. We can build a dream together. You know it's worth the fight. Let's stand as one throughout the world. And I know this time we'll get it right. Join hands and unite. The future's looking bright. Hear it in the lyrics of the music that I write. We can build a dream together. You know it's worth the fight. Let's stand as one throughout the world. And I know this time we'll get it right.
Corey Spedding there, and the best is yet to come. The UK's entry to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest in 2004, coming second. They should come back. Now, remember those ladies, the Tolmachevi sisters, represented Russia at the Eurovision Song Contest 2014, coming seventh with the song Shine. Just a little bit of it now. But Flamingo on the chat just said something that made me laugh, actually. Well, life can be cruel. First, you need to have the permission of your parents to take part at the contest or some singing lessons or so. And probably when you turn 30, you need the permission of your partner. I like that one. Now, the Tomachevi sisters, they won the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. In fact, with Zenny Jazz, in other words, the Spring Jazz, and that was back in
2006.
Representing Russia.
Taking us out of this week's edition of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Little review and preview. More to come in the weeks in the run-up to the Junior Contest. Next hour, the Eurovision News as well as the Eurovision Spotlight and ABBA's album Voyage.
Зима 2006 года.
Radio International for all the fans of the Eurovision Song Contest.
You're listening to Radio International with JP.
Hi, this is John Lundvik from Sweden. You are listening to Radio International with JP. And this is our song, Too Late for Love. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Leonora from Denmark, and you're listening to Radio International with JP.
And this is my song. It's called Love is Forever. I hope you enjoy it. Love is forever. Love is forever and everyone.
Hi guys, this is Sebastian with Garud, and we're from Finland. You're listening to Radio International with JP.
This is our song. It's called Look Away. Enjoy.
Radio International.
2019.
Ukraine.
Come to me, come to me. Come to me, come to me. Come to me, come to me. You're the only one. Give me love from dusk till dawn. Come to me, boy, we can get on. Give me love from dusk till dawn. Falling through the floor, baby, this is death in store. Burning in the flame, one and only secret. Dang.
Bang! She got me there right away. Here we go.
Hello, this is Linda Woodruff, the official spokesperson for the Eurovision Broadcasting Union, the EBU. You're listening to Radio International with JP. It's amazing.
Hello there and welcome back. It's already the third hour. Hope you enjoyed last hour, our little junior Eurovision special. But coming up in this hour, it is the newsman Nathan Waddell from ESCEXA.com giving us an update of the Eurovision news over the last 7 days. What has come in, and then we're going to be taking a look at 2 songs from the ABBA album Voyage. Benny and Björn, they came to a German television show called Do You Wanna Bet? and they lost a bet, and they had to sing together with a German Schlager singer who was one of the hottest properties in Germany now, Helene Fischer, and they, I think, did SOS. Just so amazing to see them back again, of course, as well listening to the great sounds of ABBA. Well, talking about ABBA, I'm also hosting an oldies radio show on 5 networks and 5 stations there, and just listen to this and join us for the weekend.
Check this out. The Golden Years with JP. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
Hi, JP here, inviting you to join me each week for a journey into sound on JP's Golden Years. Our weekly trip down the memory lane takes us through the decades of the 50s to the zeros, playing the songs that shaped our lives and the music that you've been buying. In the 2-hour show, we look at the weekly UK Top 20 chart from the past, playing the highlights. Then there is the best of Europop, hits and headlines, great golden classics, a radio and television theme to enjoy, and we are delighted to receive your requests and dedications to play on the show too. For that, get in touch via email at jpgoldenyears@gmail.com. It's definitely a show not to be missed.
The Golden Years with JP.
So join me for that. You can also find a copy of that show, of the weekly show, on our website at www.radiointernational.tv. We started off the 3rd hour with Marouf and the Siren Song that won the national final in Ukraine in 2019, but then a contract was offered to her that she just couldn't accept. None of the singers accepted the contract from that national final, and so Ukraine had to withdraw from the Eurovision Song Contest 2019. However, great song. We heard Siren Song, and Marouf has got a new song out she put on the market last week, or even this week it was. This week it's November, yeah. Put Your Hands Up. It's coming your way right here, right now on Radio International.
This is Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience.
Put your hands up. Sun goes up, money on the floor. Wish you loved me more than you whore. Let myself get higher and higher. Wish you loved me, motherfucking liar. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Drink champagne so live and loud. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Keep it rolling until I pass out. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Drink champagne so live and loud. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Keep it rolling till I pass out.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
Sun goes up, you're lying on the floor. Lips so cold, won't kiss her anymore. This is home, true lady, say goodbye. Father told me nobody no crime. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Drink champagne so live and loud. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Keep it rolling until I pass out. Laser lights, everybody on nice. Drink champagne so
put your hands up. Put your hands up, put your hands up.
Oh, put your hands up. And that was a new song by Maru from Ukraine. She just released that a few days ago. And without further ado, we are 3 minutes late, 4 minutes now. Let's come over. Well, let's go over, not come over. He should come over here to do the news live in the studio. But we have him via Skype. It's Nathan next.
Now on Radio International with the very latest news from ESCExtra.com, here's Nathan Waddell.
Nathan, welcome back to the show. It's always good to have you on the program. How are you doing?
Well, thank you, JP. Yeah, thank you for having me back. I'm doing nicely, although the nights are getting darker very early and it's starting to get cold, isn't it?
Indeed, it's yesterday was I'm based in the Netherlands, so not far away from Schiphol Airport, and it was so humid outside. Not raining as such, but the air was so wet. So I had to cycle to get some food, and when I came home, I was completely my jacket was wet. You know, like you're going through a cloud of rain.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, but today was a lot better, and enjoying the cycling at lunchtime now, because in the evenings it's, as you say, pitch dark and you can't see a thing anymore.
Yes, it's exactly that. It's exactly that.
Well, I guess you have a lot of news for us, have you?
Actually, not as much as you might think, but I will start with the news that I think most people already know about.
Go for it.
And ABBA have set sail with their final album, Voyage. Of course, that was released on Friday last week. We've been teasing this over the last few weeks, haven't we, JP? We've all kind of been talking about it and discussing it. But their 10-track album, Voyage, was finally released last Friday. It's obviously a much more mature version of ABBA, appropriate to their age, you could say the music is, and also their life stories and their experience, really. So yes, it's to be expected, I suppose, but it does actually, in terms of storytelling and sound, it actually picks up right where they left off in 1981. So whilst it might feel a little bit different, it is certainly ABBA through and through. So that, as I say, that came out on Friday. It will be interesting to see how that charts across the world, not even just Sweden, but totally across the world, to see kind of how that performs. It's in the UK, heading for their 10th UK #1 album, which is just staggering when you really think about it. The ABBA album is, and just to show the power of ABBA before I move on, JP, the ABBA album has currently outsold the rest of the top 40 in the UK combined. ABBA's, which
Wow.
it probably also tells you how few albums are being bought every week, and how most people tend to buy an album now on its week of release. So people have bought Ed Sheeran's album Equals, so those who want it have already got it. But yeah, it tells you how few albums are being bought, but also the power of ABBA is it's a combined 118,000 chart sales over the weekend alone. That on Monday, ABBA were outselling the remaining of the top 40 in the albums chart in the UK from 2 to 39. So yeah, well on its way to being the fastest selling album of the year in the UK. It's already the fastest selling physical album and the biggest first week pure sales, that's just physical and digital, so not including streaming, of 2021 so far. If it eclipsed Ed Sheeran's first week sales, which were 139,000, it would become the biggest opening week for an album in over 4 years. So let's see what happens on Friday, but it just proves that the power of ABBA is really, really very, very strong.
And we do have this album here, and every week we're going to be playing 2 tracks from the album here on Radio International. So we're going to start off with the first 2 after the news with Nathan. So get a feel for it.
Fantastic. Brilliant. I think great decision, JP. I'm going to go to Junior Eurovision next, because France Télévisions have announced this week that Offenbach, the French DJ duo, are going to be opening the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2021. The most recent single was with Ella Henderson, the UK vocalist. It was called Hurricane. That's their most recent offering. But yes, they've got over 1 billion streams, 350 million views on YouTube, 16 platinum singles, 15 gold singles. Offenbach are a really great act to open the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. And I think that is a really cool thing to be able to say, you know, an act like that wants to be part of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest in France this December. We have learned this week that Kazakhstan will be represented by Bekne Yanebekuli and Alena Hamzin, should I say, that those two acts won the Kazakh selection in a tie. Long story short, basically the jury couldn't split the pair of them, and it was a dead heat. So Bekne Janebek scored 4.9% on the jury, but 25.6% with the televote, and Alena Hamzin had the jury 17.1% and 13.4% of the televote. So it was dead heat, 30.5% each, and the jury made the decision there that the top two singers should actually participate at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest together. So the pair of them will sing the song that Alena Hamzin had originally. Elitigi Alani will be the Kazakh entry for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. As I say, it was a dead heat, a tie, so the jury decided both acts should go. In Bulgaria, we have learned that Denny and Marti, a duet, will be the entry for them returning to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. It's their first entry since 2016, and it's called Voice of Love. 12-year-old Denny and 13-year-old Marti are from Dobrich. They've been singing since the age of 5, participated in many concerts and festivals, and they come from a very well-renowned musical school called Sarandev in the city of Dobrich. They've been performing and creating music together for over 4 years, so that's very good news. And the song, JP, is created and produced by Vasil Garvanliev, of course representing North Macedonia this year at the Eurovision Song Contest, alongside Davor Yordanovsky, Vesna Malinova and Stan Stefanov. Interestingly, and important to note is that Vasil Garvanliev himself has said, you know, the only way to kind of build bridges between the two nations is to do something like this together. So he basically said, I'm very happy to be part of the Bulgarian team for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. I believe there are no limits in music, and the only way to overcome hatred is with love. So there you go. Vasil Garvanliev is part of the Bulgarian songwriting team for Junior Eurovision. Right, now to the big contest, JP. Germany have announced they're returning to a national final format for the first time since 2019. The show could potentially be named Unser Lied für Turin. That would surprise nobody if it was the case. That's the working title of the show anyway. 5 acts will compete to be Germany's next Eurovision entry, according to radio station Bayern 3, a radio station which is under the German Eurovision broadcaster ARD. It's been reported on the German Eurovision site ESD Compact, who have also given the speculation for the name, of course. As recently reported, of course, we discussed this last week, the German delegation was looking to simplify their selection process. Interested artists can apply at eurovision.de /bewerben. However, it should be noted at the time of writing that site was not yet live. It might have gone live this week, JP, but usual ESC rules for songs being 3 minutes or under applies, and a panel of experts will select the 5 songs that make up the show. This decision, the panel, will be made up of people from across the music industry in Germany as well. So it looks like, JP, it's fair to say the United Kingdom and Germany have looked at their other pre-quals, and Spain, I suppose, because we're going to come on to those in a moment. But it looks like those 3 entries that all performed quite poorly last year, whilst their 2 compatriots of the Big 5, France and Italy, came 1 and 2, have all decided, oh no, it's not that they hate us, it's that we're doing it wrong. So let's see. And as I say, going over to Spain, RTVE have signed a 4-year agreement for Benidorm Fest. It's here to stay until at least 2026. We knew, of course, the festival was aiming to be a launching pad for Spanish music, and that some exciting acts had declared their interest, which is why the submission process has been extended until today, November the 10th. But yes, RTV have announced it's here to stay 4-year agreement with Generalitat Valenciana, the local government there in the Valencian region. So yes, a commitment from RTVE to hopefully improve their Eurovision fortune. Further details have been teased. They're considering following in the footsteps of both Festivali Kungus and the UK's Eurovision. You decided not revealing the full results of the final. Therefore, nobody feels like they have to perform well to be a part of it. It might just be the case that the winner is announced and all the other acts, are runners up, and therefore nobody feels like, oh no, I came last. And that's the idea of making the artists feel much more comfortable with it. So yes, as we say, the deadline passed today, November the 10th. And we will see what gets selected. According to Eurovision.tv, a total of 12 acts will compete. 6 artists in each semi-final, and 3 will progress from each to the grand final. The winner, who will receive the ticket to Eurovision, will be chosen by a 50-50 split of a professional jury. That professional jury will be 60% Spanish, 40% international, as well as 50% from the general public itself. The festival yet to have an actual date. Is expected to be late January or early February by the looks of things. Okay, over to their next door neighbour, Portugal. Festival de Canção have revealed their composers for next year. Double the number of public submissions in Festival de Canção, but the composers invited by RTP are Agir, Aurea, Blachi, Cubita, DJ Marfox, FF, Fabia Rebodal, Farobicha, Joana Espadinha, Compania Alcastara, Maro, Norton, Os Acetonas, PZ, Ciro, and Valas. The composers' free submission have been selected. Also, they are Pedro Marques, Pepperoni Passion, The Mr. Driver, and Tiago Nogueira from Cuatro and Mia. As with this year's edition, there will also be 2 semi-finals for next year's. 5 songs will qualify from each, and the grand final will have therefore 10 competing entries, and the winner selected 50% jury, 50% televote. Okay, Festivali Kungus have made 2 announcements this week. The dates for this year's show have been confirmed to be December 27th, December 28th, and December 29th. So very much just after Christmas this year. And the participants have also been announced for Festivali Kungus 60. So we're about to find out very soon who will follow in Angela Peresteri's footsteps. The 20 acts taking part are Alban Ramasai, Dennis Skura, Eldis Arnietti, Eva Recci, MD and Steffi, Esther Zahiri, George Captanari, Yannick Castrozizo, Kelly, Casey Rustia, Merud, Olympia Smai, Verazata Smaya, Ronella Hayati, Samir Chili, Shiga, Urban Band, Viola Jamali, and Juliana Pietra. Some very exciting names in that lineup, of course. People will know Merud and Eva Recci from FIC 59. Reportedly, Unida Milici will host the show with Rona Nishliu as appearing as a special guest, but that is yet to be confirmed. Of course, the number of participants down from 24 last year to just 20 this year, and I've seen a lot of excitement online for Ronella Hayati. Of course, a very popular get my words out, a very popular Albanian artist, who has released hit after hit after hit. So yes, we'll see kind of who comes out on top, but don't be surprised if Ronella Hayati is up there judging by her success locally. And JP, that is all the news this week for you and the listeners at home.
Wow, thank you very much, Nathan, for this update of the Eurovision news, and looking forward to more next week. And I think we're coming very close to the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Well, very close. It's like 39 days to go or so, 19th of December, and not all songs have been selected yet, so we're looking forward to get those too.
Yes, absolutely, JP. We are still awaiting some songs, but I imagine we won't have too much longer to wait. Particularly, it does help, obviously, with the contest being slightly later this year, that there's more time that can be given to creating entries for acts. But we are still awaiting entries for Ireland, for Azerbaijan, for Armenia, and also for Georgia, as well as Italy. And as well as that, we are waiting to hear some of the songs that have been selected, as, for example, North Macedonia, Portugal. We know what the songs are called, and Bulgaria. We know what the songs are called, but we don't know quite what they sound like or what languages they're going to be in.
All right, thank you very much, Nathan, for these updates, and we get more news next week, of course, as now things are happening, gearing up for everything, and have a fantastic week, and see you in 7 days' time.
Thanks ever so much, JP. Have a great week.
Thank you. And I promised we would listen to the two songs of ABBA right now from the album Voyage. Let's go and start off with the first song, Still Have Faith in You.
Feel the power. Broadcasting across the globe. This is Radio International.
I still have faith in you. I see it now. Through all these years that faith lives on. Somehow there was a union of heart and mind, the likes of which are rare and oh so hard to find. Do I have it in me? I believe it is in there, for I know I hear a bittersweet song in the memories we share. I still have faith in you, and I will say I never really thought I'd feel this way, but I remind myself of who we are, how inconceivable it is to reach this far. Do I have it in me? I believe it is in there, for I know I hear a bittersweet song in the memories we share. Do I have it in me? I believe it is in there, for I know I hear a bittersweet song in the memories we share. Do I have it in me? it stands above the crazy things we did, it all comes down to love. Do I have it in me?
How beautiful. I still have faith in you, and that's from the album Voyage. It is ABBA, outselling all the other albums of this week in the United Kingdom. And it's been just released, and How to the Press, we got this album as well. And we play one more tune, and then we got the Eurovision Spotlight with Chris Poppe coming up right now. Track number 2 from the album Voyage is ABBA and When You Danced With Me.
You are listening to
Radio International with JP.
I can remember when you left Kilkenny and you told me I'd return next year. I never meant to hold you to your promise, and the years went by and I'm still here. So you left for the city, I hope you like it there, you're only here now. The village fair, you just came for the music. That's all or could it be? You miss the good old times when you danced with me. So it's the outside world as you imagine. Was it worth it, severing the ties? Happy to see me or a bit embarrassed? There's a darkness deep in your blue eyes. So you left for the city, I hope you like it there, you're only here now. British fair, you just came for the music. That's all or could it be? You miss the good old times when you danced with me. I miss the good old times when you danced with me.
How beautiful is this piece of music? And this is ABBA and When You Danced With Me. And, I'm taking part at one of the Eurovision Club Germany's members' favorites contest, sending in songs one song that you compete with throughout half a year or so. And the other contestants actually who are submitting songs are also sending in and voting for the songs. And as soon as ABBA released the first 2 songs, I was already too late to submit that song. Now I think there's like 3 or 4 ABBA songs already in the running there. So it might be an ABBA album competition rather than the members' favorites. But without further ado, let's go over to UK.
The Eurovision Spotlight on Radio International. This week,
we say a huge hello back. Welcome back. It's Chris Poppe.
Hello again, JP, and everyone. Hello, good evening. Lovely to be with you. How are you all doing?
Well, we're keeping the head above the water with now the darkness outside, and we're trying to brighten up that with our Eurovision show.
That's the way to go. Well, I'm proud to say that I'm now double vaxxed and boosted. So tonight I'm on turbo power.
Oh, so fantastic. Turbo power, Chris. Well done. Good you did that. And I've been speaking to some other people, and people are hesitating to go and get the vaccination or even refusing it. And I think...
No, they should do it.
That's stupid. It's really, really stupid. But okay, you can't force people, and they have to take the consequences afterwards.
That's absolutely right. No, people, it's individuals' choices, absolutely.
Yeah. Look, we got 20 minutes. Shall we move into the Eurovision Spotlight with the 4 songs you have? And if we've got time at the end, we can chat a bit more.
Yes, let's do it, because I've got 4 lovely songs from La Bella Italia to bring you as part of our preparations for next year's contest in Turin. And to start with, we're going way back to the earliest days of the contest, 1956. Now, as you'll no doubt remember, although not many of us were around in 1956, each of the 7 countries that competed in that first contest had 2 songs. And I actually played Italy's first entry, Aprite le Finestra, last time I was on the show. And this time I have the other 1956 entry to play, and that's Amame Se Vuoi, sung by Tonina Torrielli. Now, Amame Se Vuoi, that means love me if you want to. And it's all about how the young lady who's singing, she's a bit of a nightmare and unlikely to be faithful. So it's up to any wannabe lover to put up with that or sling her hook, basically. It's quite a modern concept for popular music in 1956. It was written by Vittorio Mascheroni and Mario Panzeri, who provided the lyrics to Giulio Cinquetti's winning Non ho l'età. Now, I'm wondering, and I have no evidence of this, but I'm wondering if Vittorio Mascheroni might possibly be the earliest Eurovision composer, because he was born in, would you believe it, 1895.
Ooh.
That's 126 years ago. It'll come as no surprise that he's no longer with us. He was a composer of operettas, actually, and his first popular song was called Adagio Biagio, and it was sung by Paolo Bernard and Danielle Serra, and it was recorded on an old Columbia 78 RPM record in 1926. Would you believe that? It's fascinating, isn't it?
Amazing.
Anyway, I digress. Tonina Torrielli, she was working in the Novi confectionery factory when she won the New Voices singing competition in 1955, and that qualified her to enter the Sanremo Festival the following year. So Amame Se Vuoi, that came second to Aprite la Finestra, so both songs entered the first Eurovision. Tonina Torrielli, she was active in the music industry until 1965, when she and her husband moved to, guess where? Turin, to open a record shop, would you believe? And they kept that record shop running for 40 years. And apparently she's now 87 years old, and I believe still occasionally pops up on Italian TV. Of course, we don't know how well the song did at that first competition, because there was no results were made public. But that doesn't stop us from listening to her sweet little song. So let's have a listen to Tonina Torrielli with Amame Se Vuoi.
Eurovision's greatest hits.
Every year you think it can't get any worse.
With JP.
And every year you're wrong.
Italy.
1956.
Mi piace tanto accarezzarti, sugli occhi timidi baciarti, ma non mi sento di giurarti se tu mi chiedi eterno amore. Abbandoniamoci al destino, soltanto lui non sa ingannare. E se rimango a te vicino, non lusingarti, ma non disperare. Se vuoi, io sono l'amor che svanisce, ma dei baci miei non fidarti mai, io sono l'amor che ferisce. E quando fra le braccia mi stringi dolcemente, ancor più dolcemente ti dirò: amami se vuoi, tienimi se vuoi, perché io son così. Non lusingarti, ma non disperar, no. Amami se vuoi, tienimi se puoi, io son l'amor che svanisce, ma dei baci miei non fidarti mai, io son l'amor che ferisce. E quando fra le braccia mi stringi dolcemente, ancor più dolcemente ti dirò: amami se vuoi, tienimi se puoi, perché io son così.
Tonia Torielli and Amama Se Vuoi. And that was unranked actually at the Eurovision Song Contest. It was from the first one, 1956, as there is no ranking. We only know Lust Asia won it with Refrain. Over to Chris.
That's right, yes. When you hear a song like that, you can almost visualise much of the old 78 rattling around on the turntable, going like at a speed of knots. You know, it's terribly nostalgic, that kind of sound. I think that's actually a really beautiful tune. That.
But Chris, by the way, when you talk about nostalgic stuff, you know, I do this JP's Golden Years show, and then there we do also do stuff from the I think the earliest we did 1952, the top 20 best-selling singles of those days. You know, and it's quite nice to actually listen back to those songs, hits at those days.
Absolutely,
in these days,
quality songs, absolutely.
Yeah. But I'll fall back to you. We got 12 minutes. Go for it.
No worries. So now we're going to move on to 1968, and we're at the Royal Albert Hall in London, and the Italian entry is a song called Marianne, sung by Sergio Endrigo. Now, he was born in 1933 in Pula, which is now part of Croatia, but was then part of Italy. In February 1947, due to the events following the end of the Second World War, he was forced to leave his hometown with his mother and to move as a refugee, first to Brindisi and then to Venice. However, after that disruptive childhood, he worked his way up through the music industry, and in 1968 he won the San Remo Festival with a song called Canzone per te, a duet which he sang with Roberto Carlos, who is actually a massive star in Brazil. However, for Eurovision, they changed the song to Marianne, which Sergio Endrigo co-wrote with Giancarlo Bigazzi, who, by the way, is probably best known for co-writing two of Laura Branigan's smash hits, Gloria and Self-Control. Of course, the UK was represented by Cliff Richard in 1968 with Congratulations, but Cliff also had a hit with an English language version of Marianne, which got to number 22 in the UK charts later that year. Sergio Endrigo had a long career, starting in the early 1960s, and participated at Sanremo on 9 occasions overall. He's appeared in films and also got involved in a legal case, yes, because he said the theme to the highly successful 1994 film Il Postino was very similar to a song that he wrote entitled Nelle mie notti, in my nights, which he wrote in 1974. Now, Endrigo died in 2005, but the case wasn't over until 2013, when his co-authorship of the Il Postino theme was finally officially recognised. These law cases can take an awful long time to resolve. In the contest, Marianne came 10th out of 17 songs with 7 points, so let's have a listen to it. Here's Sergio Endrigo with Marianne.
1968.
Italy.
Maria, mi fai felice per un attimo, poi non vivo più. Maria, che cos'è questa gran voglia che hai di correre? Non ti fermi mai qui con me. Dove vai? Da dove vieni, amore? Dove vai? Rimani un poco accanto a me. Se per sognare vendi i sogni tuoi, forse è disperata la tua gioventù. Maria, tu ami i fiori e non ti accorgi mai che io amo te, Maria. Accanto a me, se per sognare vendi i sogni tuoi, forse è disperata la tua gioventù. Maria, tu ami i fiori e non ti accorgi mai che io amo te, Maria.
Wow, what a nice piece of music there from Sergio Endrigo, Marian. And that one hit number 10 in 1968, representing Bella Italia, our host nation for Eurovision 2022 in Torino. Bella Italia. Over to Chris.
Indeed, yes. Yes, it is a nice song. So now we're looking at the 1980 contest. And the Italian entry was Non So Che Dare, written and performed by Alan Sorrenti. The 1980 contest was a very strong show with lots of great songs, and this, I think, was certainly one of them. Non So Che Dare translates as I Don't Know What I'd Give, and is a very tender and tuneful love song. Alan Sorrenti was born in Naples in 1950, but as he has a Welsh mother, he spent much of his childhood in Aberystwyth. I don't know why that should come as a surprise, but it does somehow. His music career started in the early 1970s with progressive rock, prog rock band, which moved more towards pop and disco as the decade closed. Now, he's had quite a colourful life, you might say. Maybe telling tales after school, but on one occasion, apparently, his wife found him in bed with another woman, and a violent altercation ensued, which culminated in the police intervening, and they found drugs in the apartment, and as a result, he went to jail for a few months. Oh well, he was out sin, cast the first stone. He's continued his music career right up to the present day, with numerous singles, albums and tours, and in the late 80s he converted to Buddhism too, so basically he's done it all. Non So Che Dare did pretty well in the 1980 contest, finishing in 6th place with 87 points, including 10s from Sweden, Spain and Belgium, and 12 points from Portugal, and it's actually a really good song. So let's have a listen to Alan Sorrenti with Non So Che Dare.
1980.
Italy.
Se ti perdo, non so che piccolo istante vissuto con te. Le mie mani sono vuote, ma io non nascondo l'amore che sento da sempre per te. In fondo all'anima non so perché io vorrei stringerti ancora una volta a me. Non so che darei per fermare il tempo, per dormire al tuo fianco solo una notte. Non so che darei per sentirti mia, per tenerti vicina solo una notte. O le stelle e la luna spariranno qui, come il cigno volerai laggiù. Le mie mani sono vuote, ma io non nascondo l'amore che sento da sempre per te. In fondo all'anima non so perché io vorrei stringerti ancora una volta a me. Non so che darei per fermare il tempo, per dormire al tuo fianco solo una notte. Non so che darei per sentirti mia, per tenerti vicina solo una notte. Non so che darei per fermare il tempo, per dormire al tuo fianco solo una notte. Non so che darei per sentirti mia, per tenerti vicina solo una notte. Non so che darei per fermare il tempo.
Oh, how beautiful there. This is Alan Sorrenti, and the song is called Non So Ce Darai, number 6 for Italy at Eurovision Song Contest 1980. Chris, for the final song.
Yes, actually, I've been looking forward to this because the last song I'm going to present to you this evening is actually my favourite Italian song of all time.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. We're fast forwarding to 1997. The contest is in Dublin, and the Italian entry is Fiumi di Parole by Jalis. Of course, that translates as Rivers of Words. Jalis are, of course, husband and wife team Alessandra Drusian and Fabio Ricci. They met in the recording studio where Alessandra was doing the vocals on the track and Fabio was hired as the keyboard player. Fiumi di Parole won Sanremo in 1997, and this was the third consecutive appearance at the festival by the couple. There was some controversy at the time with the suggestion of plagiarism with the Roxette song Listen to Your Heart. Nothing has ever come of this, and whilst I can see some similarities, mainly with the instrumentation, I'm not sure it's warranted, so I'm on Team Jalis for this one. Over the years, they've made 5 albums and 15 singles, perhaps not a vast output considering the time, but I always go for quality over quantity. Apparently, RII didn't want to host the contest in 1998 because interest in Eurovision in Italy was waning at the time. And they just didn't want to spend the money on something of little interest to the Italian people. So they didn't offer Jalis any promotion or financial support. So coming fourth with 114 points is probably an amazing result given that. Their 114 points included 12 points from Portugal, 10 from Slovenia and Switzerland and Croatia. I love this song so much, I rank it my 4th favourite ESC song of all time. So let's have a listen to Fiumi di Parole, and I'll be back with you again sometime near Christmas.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Chris, and have a fantastic, safe time and good you boosted. Alright?
Thank you very much, and you. Bye.
Okay, bye. Here comes Jalis.
1997.
Italy.
Tu che gridi in un dialetto che non è più il mio, io che perdo il tuo rispetto, sarebbe meglio un addio. È come in un film, il classico film
I'm Måns Zelmerlöw.
And I am Petra Mede.
We're the hosts of the Eurovision Song Contest 2016 in Stockholm, Sweden.
And you are listening to Radio International with JP.
Bringing you the magic of Eurovision. Radio International with JP.
Hello, Europe! Radio International. We are the winners. We are the winners.
Everything I have, everything you do, everything I feel, everything on you.
Should I live, should I die without your love? Should I smile, should I cry without your love? Should I fall, should I fly without your love? All I can is only live it for you.
Show me your love, show me how much you care. Talk to my heart, whisper my name. Show me your love, I need you as near. You'll be my star. One love to be unbreakable. One that I'll be.
What are we going to do now?
Radio International.
2006.
Finland.
Hi, this is Lori, and you are listening to JP on Radio International.
The things that revolt on this sinner's night. No other land with no guiding light. The walls come down like thunder, the rock's about to roll. It's the Heracles, now we're your soul. Oh, it is lightning with power and might, striking down the prophets of false. As the moon is rising, give us the sign. Now let us rise up in hope. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. Demons and angels all in one night rise. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. In God's creation, supernatural high. We're true believers, thou shalt be saved. Brothers and sisters, keep strong in the faith. On the day of reckoning, it's who dares wins. You will see the Joker soon will be the new king. Oh, it is lightning with power and might, striking down the prophets of false. As the moon is rising, give us the sign. Now let us rise up in hope. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. Demons and angels all in one night rise. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. In God's creation, supernatural high. Wounds on my back, I got guns on my head. My fangs are sharp and my eyes are red. Not quite an angel, the one that fell. Now choose to join us, so close I Hard rock, hallelujah. Hard rock, hallelujah. Hard rock, hallelujah. Hard rock, yeah. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. Demons and angels all in one night rise. Rock and roll angels, bring that hard rock, hallelujah. In God's creation, supernatural high. Hard rock, hallelujah.
Oh, there you go. That's Lordi and Hard Rock. Hallelujah.
This is Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience.
And JP in the hot seat. Big thanks to Chris Poppe last hour with Italy's history at the Eurovision Song Contest as part of our Eurovision Spotlight. One more hour to go. 52 minutes, in fact, to be precise. Lots of your requests in this hour as well. We got the Eurovision cover spot with David Mann coming your way. But let me tell you that next week there will be the Eurovision Club Germany's annual convention, and the invited guests they have in Cologne in Germany is Anna Selén, who represented Estonia as a Swede. Estonia at the Eurovision Song Contest 2002 with the song Run Away. Run Away with the Stars. As well as the Roop, they represented Lithuania at the Eurovision Song Contest 2021 with Discotheque. And also Irene Shear, who represented Germany at the Eurovision Song Contest in 1978 with Feuer. As well as she represented Luxembourg in 1974, coming fourth with Bye Bye I Love You. And then back to represent Luxembourg again in 1985 together with a group of people. There was Margot, Frank, Chris and Diane as well. Irene Shear will be guest on the Eurovision Club Germany's annual convention next week, the 20th of November 2021 in Cologne in Germany. Right, let's now go and play you more music. We kicked off this hour with Lordi and Hard Rock Hallelujah, the winners of the Eurovision Song Contest in 2006 for Finland. And I was triggered to play that because one of our chatters on our chat room on the Facebook page Eurovision Radio International, Janek Schmacke from, I think, Germany, he wanted to have the new song by Lordi. So I thought, okay, we can fulfill his wish, but first he's got to listen to the winning song, of course. So let's now go and listen to Lordi's Believe Me, and that was released in August of 2021.
Radio International for all the fans of the Eurovision Song Contest.
New.
Ready for some more headbanging? Lordi.
It's just another day, like every other day. Don't even think of you since you're gone. Sometimes the feeling comes, what if there's something wrong? I know it can't be true, 'cause you're done. Do nothing right, not even take my life. You're bad at everything. Here's the thing, look here, I got you gun. I'll show you how it's done. And right between your eyes, say goodbye.
I wonder how he could speak after singing that song. Lordi, Believe Me, released in August of 2021 from the Monsters from Finland that won Eurovision in 2006. Janek Schmacke from, I think, Germany requested that piece of music. And I really love it. It sounds like the 70s glam rock stuff there. Wow. I was thinking, with which song can I follow now? And I said, no song. We're just going to do an announcement. Here comes our dear friend Javier Leal telling us all about the big Eurovision Song Festival in Amsterdam.
Check this out.
Hello everyone listening to Eurovision International. This is Javier Leal in Montreal, Canada, reporting this very special music event organized by the Dutch production company Pilot Studio. I'm talking about Het Grote Songfestival Fest. After the cancellation of the traditional Eurovision in concert in 2020 and 2021, another big concert with numerous ESC artists is now planned in the Netherlands. Het Grote Songfestival Fest will take place on Thursday, December the 9th, 2021 in the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam, the largest multi-purpose hall in the country. A total of 32 acts, including 22 winners, stood on the stage for the very first edition in 2019. 17,000 spectators fit into the arena. 100% of the seats and 75% of the standing spaces are now for sale. In the Netherlands, people older than 13 years old will probably need a Corona passport in December in order to attend concerts in general. 22 acts are already known to be there this year. Tickets for the show cost between €37.5 and €77.5. These 22 acts are already known and have already agreed to be part of Het Grote Songfestival Fest 2021 as of today, Wednesday, October 13, 2021. And they are Brotherhood of Man, Carola, Destiny, Eleni Foureira, John Steers, Goa, Herreys, Imani, Johnny Logan, Keino, Christian Kostov, Lenny Kur, Lorien, Maria Sherifovic, Michael Schuchter, Netta, Eugene, Sandra Kien, Sertab Erner, Stefania, The Roop, and Verka Serduchka. If you have the chance, feel free to visit www.radiointernational.tv and the link for ticket purchase will be provided there. Have a fantastic time, and JP, thank you so much for allowing me to share such a piece of news with you all and let the good Eurovision music play on. Cheers!
Alrighty, thank you very much, dear Javier in Montreal, for doing this little look out to this huge Eurovision event that's coming up to Amsterdam. 2 years ago, they had already one of those, and it really filled the hall, and the Eurovision spirit was all over the place. Let's really hope that the Dutch government will not cancel large events because of the rising corona figures going on at the moment. Now, let's move on with the requests now. We're gonna head over to Cyprus.
Feel the power. Broadcasting across the globe. This is Radio International.
1990.
Cyprus.
And that's a request for Robert Wallström in Gothenburg in Sweden. Milas Poli by Haris Anastasiou. Number 14 for Cyprus in 1990.
Hola.
μπορετό να συνεχίσουμε. Κάναμε λάθη πολλά. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά. Βρες έναν τρόπο μια φορά. Όλα να μην σταματάς. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά.
The happy-go-lucky sound out of 1990 from Cyprus, number 14, Milas Poli by Haris Anastasiou for Robbie in Gothenburg in Sweden. Nice to request a piece of music. Wow, let's come up, but we stay in Cyprus because it's been requested by somebody that's listening in from Cyprus. His name is Flamingo, what a nice name to have, and he would like to listen to the song that's been qualified from the Eurovision Song Contest in 1988. It's disqualified, I don't know what reasons for, but I just found the song and he wanted to listen to it. It's Yannis Dimitrou and Scott Adams and Timame on the way now, right here on Radio International.
1988.
Cyprus.
Δεν μπορώ να ζω μια ζωή αδιανή και φτωχή χωρίς τον ρυθμό μουσική. Κάποιας άλλης καλής εποχής. Θυμάμαι πως τραγουδούσαμε όλοι τον Ετικόφρον και τον Μπαριχόλη. Μετά χορεύαμε όλοι στη μουσική. Τώρα που κάθομαι μόνο στο πιάνο και τραγουδώ ξέρω ό,τι κι αν κάνω. Δεν θα αγαπήσω καμιά στη ζωή μου σαν. Φίλοι θα είμαστε πάντα μαζί. Δεν μπορώ να βρω πουθενά τον παλιό τον σκοπό που η καρδιά μου γλυκά νοσταλγεί. Θυμάμαι πως τραγουδούσαμε όλοι τον Ετικόφρον και τον Μπαριχόλη. Μετά χορεύαμε όλοι στη μουσική. Τώρα που κάθομαι μόνο στο πιάνο και τραγουδώ ξέρω ό,τι κι αν κάνω. Δεν θα αγαπήσω καμιά στη ζωή μου σαν το rock and roll. Θυμάμαι πως τραγουδούσαμε όλοι τον Ετικόφρον και τον Μπαριχόλη. Μετά χορεύαμε όλοι στη μουσική. Τώρα που κάθομαι μόνο στο πιάνο και τραγουδώ ξέρω ό,τι κι αν κάνω. Δεν θα αγαπήσω καμιά στη ζωή μου σαν το rock and roll.
Oh, there you go. That is from Cyprus in 1988. Didn't represent Cyprus. It was disqualified. And that was Timame, and that's Yannis Dimitrou and Scott Adams for Flamingo in sunny Cyprus. Now, let's continue with another disqualifying song. It's a show of disqualifiers today because we also played Marouf, we played Yannis, and now it's the disqualified song from Switzerland in 1992. And this is by Géraldine Olivier, Soleil Soleil, and that's also for Flamingo.
1992.
Radio International for all the fans of the Eurovision Song Contest.
Switzerland.
hatte dann, das ich nicht beschreiben kann. Und so fing für mich ein neues Leben an. Soleil, Soleil, das bist du, nur du allein. Soleil, Soleil, wird für mich dein Name sein. Du strahlst bei Tag und Nacht, du hast mir Glück gebracht. Du gibst mir Wärme, schenkst mir Kraft. Du gibst mir das, was meine Seele fröhlich macht. Wenn ich deine Nähe spür, brennt ein Feuer tief in mir und ich fühle, ich gehöre zu dir, nur dir. Soleil, Soleil, das bist du, nur du allein. Soleil, Soleil, wird für mich dein Name sein. Du strahlst bei Tag und Nacht, du hast mir Glück Soleil, Soleil, bitte lass mich nie allein. Soleil, Soleil, ohne dich kann ich nicht sein. Du strahlst bei Tag und Nacht, du hast mir Glück Soleil, Soleil, das bist du, nur du allein. Soleil, Soleil, wird für mich dein Name
Uhu, Soleil, and that was a Swiss entry from 1992, and it's by Géraldine Olivier. And that song was disqualified. What a shame. It's such a nice piece of music. And thanks very much to Flamingo for putting our ears onto that. Now, Francesca Sant'Ambrogio, the next song is for you. And she has graduated and had the ceremony, I think, today. And for that, she wanted to have Discotheque sent from the Hawk in London to her for the graduation. So all the best of luck, and you done well, otherwise you wouldn't have got it, of course. So let's go and listen to this year's entry from Lithuania by The Roop.
2021. Hi, we are The Roop from Lithuania.
You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is our song Discotheque. Enjoy!
Lithuania.
Right at my home, it is okay to dance alone, dance alone, dance alone, dance alone, dance alone. I got the moves, it's gonna flow. Dance alone, dance alone, dance alone, dance alone. By dancing on my own, I'm healing wounded soul. My body's shaking, heart is breaking, have to let it go. I need to get up and put my hands up. There's no one here and I don't care, I feel it's safe to dance alone. Let's go right at my home. It is okay to dance alone. Dance alone, dance alone, dance alone, dance alone. I got the moves, it's gonna flow. Dance alone, dance alone, dance alone, dance alone.
It's the Roop who will be special guest on the Eurovision Club Germany's annual convention next week, 20th of November. Especially played for San Francesca Sant'Ambrogio in Milano, in Bella Italia. A song dedication from the Hawk in London. How nice. Through our show, we do that. And the Roop represented Lithuania with Discotheque and ended up at number 8 for Lithuania at the Song Contest 2021 in Rotterdam this year. Now, happy birthday goes to Nodi, who's, Nodo. He's calling himself Nodiko, or Nodi, Tatishvili, and Sofo Gelovani. And Nodi and Sofo represented this little country at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Georgia.
2013.
And this is called Waterfall. Happy 35th.
Without you, don't know what I would do. You're my heartbeat, I'm breathing because of you.
There's no world we don't touch. Dreams were turning to dust. You're the reason that make it through. Feels like I'm flying, like if I had wings, like I am sailing on a sea of dreams. Your love is pouring down on me. You're my waterfall.
And Nodi, we are from Georgia. You are listening to Radio International with JP, and our song is Waterfall. Enjoy.
Feel the power. Broadcasting across the globe. This is Radio International. New.
Yeah, it's coming up, one of those new songs now on the show. But let me recap once again. This was Happy Birthday to Nodo, the male voice, the male part of this duo. Waterfall at Eurovision in 2013, written by sweet Thomas Gieson. And the song reached 15 at the contest in the grand final for Georgia. Now, we played in the first hour Michael Schulte, representing Germany, coming forth with his song that You Let Me Walk Alone, and that was in the Altice Arena of Lisbon in Portugal. Now, it's a request for Javier Leal in Montreal, Canada. He'd like to listen to that piece of music, and it's called Here Goes Nothing, right here on Radio International.
Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice. What if I spoke from the heart, laid out all of my cards, say what I wanna say? Oh, I've been looking at the stars, wanting a brand new start. I'm tired of this game. I ain't afraid of tomorrow, I don't feel what's coming. I'll do whatever, I just need your beautiful loving. Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. All these feelings in my mind, I could fall or I could fight. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. Was heartbroken, now my heart's open. I'm running down an empty highway. Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. What if I could swim so deep, the water's underneath, and never be afraid? Oh, what if I could reach so high, climb mountains to the sky, like nothing's in my way? I'll do whatever, I just need your beautiful loving. Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. All these feelings in my mind, I could fall or I could fight. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. Was heartbroken, now my heart's open. I'm running down an empty highway. Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. All these feelings in my mind, I could fall or I could fly. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing. It's heartbroken, now my heart's open. I'm running down an empty highway. Something's in the air tonight, little bit of paradise. I'm just gonna roll the dice, like here goes nothing.
It very much reminds me of a piece of music by Lauris Renix, something with banjo. And there's some years ago it was in the national final, I think. But this is Michael Schulte from Germany. Here Goes Nothing, and that's released in September in Germany, last September of 2021. And that was a request from Javier Leal in Montreal in Canada. Now David Mann is eagerly awaiting to come back on air, and he's now switching on his microphone in Studio 3 and is doing the Eurovision cover spot for us.
Radio International.
Oh, I love it.
Europe's number one.
Yeah.
You're listening to the cover spot on Radio International.
Hello and welcome again to the Eurovision cover spot here on Radio International. We're off to Ireland this time and featuring their 2013 Eurovision entry Only Love Survives, co-written by Wes Devine and performer Ryan Dolan. Occupying last place on the final scoreboard was an unhappy outcome for the song, which we'll hear now in the Jeremy House remix version.
And it won't matter if
The Jeremy House remix version of Only Love Survives from Ryan Dolan, Ireland's 2013 Eurovision entry. The song made a very reasonable showing of 6th place with the public and 10th with the juries at the first semi-final in Malmo. The position was a mid-table preference from the televoters, but last place with the juries on grand final night. The overall result that Ireland came 23rd and last, despite the energetic performances of Ryan himself and his shirtless dancing drummers. Ryan Dolan, despite the hiatus caused by COVID, is still active in the music scene and recently released a cover version of Adele's new song Easy on Me, as well as being closely involved in the hospitality industry with his business ventures. Ryan's 2013 Eurovision song was one of 3 Eurovision covers that were performed as part of this year's 2021 Irish Junior Eurovision final. As part of the selection process, each of the 3 singers remaining in the final, filmed in the late summer but not transmitted by broadcaster TG4 until October the 25th, each had to perform a Eurovision cover in front of the panel of 3 judges, which for the final included Irish Eurovision winner Linda Martin. So we'll hear all 3 youngsters now. Firstly, the young lady who came 3rd on the night, Liliela Buckley, who accompanied herself on keyboards, performing a cover of Ireland's 1994 winning song. With Rock and Roll Kids, here's Liliela.
I remember 62. I was 16 and so were you, and we were living next door on the avenue. Jerry Lee was big and Elvis too. Blue jeans and blue sweet shoes, and we never knew what life held in store. We just wanted to rock and roll forevermore. We were the rock and roll kids, and rock and roll was all we did. Listening to those songs on the radio. I was yours and you were mine. That was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll anymore. I was yours and you mine. But that was once upon a time. Now we never seem to rock and roll. We never seem to rock and roll anymore.
Paul Harrington and Charlie McGettingan's 1994 Eurovision winner for Ireland, performed by Liliela Buckley at Ireland's 2021 Junior Eurovision final. Second place at this year's final went to Sophie Lennon, and as part of the show, she performed a cover of Niamh Kavanagh's 2010 Irish Eurovision entry, It's For You.
Look straight ahead, hold on to your dreams, believe in this magic. Open your eyes, open your mind as it's there. Shadows only haunt you when darkness crowds your heart. Let the darkness crowds your heart, let the light of my love shine bright. When I cry, it's for the lonely. When I pray, it's for the lost and stray. When I love like there's no tomorrow, no more words to say. It's for you. It's for you.
The song with which Niamh Kavanagh returned to Eurovision in 2010 following her victory at the 1993 contest in Mill Street on home turf in County Cork. Our final Irish cover comes from the young man who, having battled through sing-offs at earlier stages of the Irish Junior Eurovision selection this year, finally emerged victorious, 14-year-old Mayu Levailola. Mayu, as well as being a vocalist, is also a bit of a sportsman too. He's keen on swimming and basketball, and he's a member of the Scouts. From County Wicklow, Mayu was in fact the only boy to battle his way through the semi-final stage of this year's Irish Junior Eurovision selection. As I record this feature, Mayu's internally selected Junior Eurovision 2021 entry still hasn't been revealed, and at the final he sang Hold Back the River by James Bay, Lewis Capaldi's Grace, and for the covers section, Mayu, who says he's a bit of a Eurovision fan, performed a cover of Ryan Dolan's 2013 entry. So with his cover of Ireland's 2013 Eurovision song Only Love Survives, here's Ireland's 2021 Junior Eurovision representative, Mayu.
All our lives we've been afraid, watching the world decline till nothing remains. But in our darkest hour, right before the dawn, the old world dies, a new day is born. We're gonna live like it's our last night alive, and we're dancing till the morning light. And even if the sun don't rise, 'cause in the end only love survives. So be loved, just be loved, just be loved.
And that's this week's Eurovision cover spot right here on Radio International. The ultimate Eurovision experience, almost the end of the show. Where have the 4 hours gone? Can't wait to be back next week. But let me tell you that there is a nice concert going on in Dublin, in Ireland. Eurovision Voices at Christmas on Tuesday the 7th of December. Doors open at 7:30 p.m. It's at the Paul Cathedral, Dublin, with special performances from Johnny Logan, Linda Martin, Dana, Niamh Kavanagh, Paul Harrington and Charlie McGettigan, and with special performance as well by Anna Kearney and the Hallelujah Gospel Choir. How nice is that? So really, really nice to have this in there and listen to the Eurovision songs, Eurovision performers, winners of Ireland in one concert at Christmas. So how to find out about tickets? You can go to www.eventbrite.ie. That's event and then brite.ie. So that is the announcement for Ireland. Now this was the first appearance of Victoria at the Melody Festival in Sweden. It got into the final. The song is called Save Me. Let's listen a little bit to it, and then we're gonna have a request we're shipping out to Javier. He wanted to listen to this song by Victoria. Then it's good, it's amazing. and it's coming from the album Exposed. He said, I want to listen to that one on the show today. And we've seen Victoria a few times at Melodie Festivalen, and hopefully she'll be back. The last time she was on stage, she got completely drenched by her performance. Lots of water there. But now let's go and listen to When It's Good, It Is Amazing.
Remember when I said that we were over, swear I meant it, then I turned around and ran right back. Stood there with my heart out in the hallway, I just wanted you to tell me to unpack my bags. Got my heart in the breaking, but I still want what we used to have. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. I still love us like that. You getting me confused, don't know what to do. Trying to let go, but it's hard with you. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you. I know that you've been working on yourself and I believe it, but I've seen it being done before. I know you wanna show the way you've changed, but oh my god, a little time is all I'm asking for. Cause I'm my heart in the breaking, I still want what we used to have. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. I still love was like that. You getting me confused, don't know what to do. Trying to let go, but it's hard with you. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you. Try to break it off, but I can't conduce. Wanted to move on, but it's hard to do. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you. I would say you hurt me and I still believe you're worth it. Who taught you that? Remember when I said that we were over, I meant it, but I ran right back. You getting me confused, don't know what to do. Trying to let go, but it's hard with you. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you. Try to break it off, but I can't conduce. Wanted to move on, but it's hard to do. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you. I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I keep coming back. Cause when it's good, it's amazing. So I keep coming back to you.
Victoria, and When It's Good, It's Amazing. Check out the album where it's taken from. It's Exposed. It's called Exposed. Released in 2021 for Javier Leal.
1982.
Germany.
Hello, this is Nicole from Germany. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my Eurovision winning song from 1982. Ein bisschen Frieden, a little peace. Enjoy.
Thank you very much, Nicole, and thank you very much for listening outside there on the radio land. Hope you enjoyed it the last 4 hours. We'll be back at the same time next week. It's a request for Flamingo from the chat. When I asked what should be the final song of today's show, and he said that one with a nice peace-loving message. And I'm going to stop talking shortly, but first, thank you very much to David Mann for the cover spot and the birthday file, to Nathan for the Eurovision News, to Chris Poppe for the Eurovision Spotlight.
The end of the road, and closing my eyes, I can see.
And of course to you for listening. Have a fantastic week and a little bit of peace. Here we go. Good night.
A little loving, a little giving, to build a dream for the world we live in. A little patience and understanding for our tomorrow. A little peace, a little sunshine, a sea of gladness to wash away all the tears of sadness. A little hoping, a little praying for our tomorrow. A little peace. to the ground, there was no one below. So now I am helpless, alone with my song, just wishing the storm was gone. A little loving, a little giving, to build a dream for the world we live in. A little patience and understanding for our tomorrow. A little peace, a little sunshine, a sea of gladness to wash away all the tears of sadness. A little hoping, a little praying for our tomorrow. A little peace. We are feathers on the breeze. Sing with me my song of peace. We are feathers on the breeze. Sing with me my song of
You're